Christopher Stevens reviews last night's TV It's Villanelle. The softie and she's dressed in gym jams. Killing Eve, a rating 4/5. Watch Killing Eve Series 2 trailer. The Independent. Everything else about the show is different from the first series. The humor, the pacing, the costumes, and most of all the behavior of the central character, assassin Villanelle. She's unrecognizable. It isn't just that the woman who slaughtered her way across the screen last year in a designer wardrobe and a pink nylon tutu with bobber boots has spent the past 2 episodes in night clothes, children's gym jams, and a pensioner's shiny night dress. When she was robbed in a laundrette, her response was to petulantly knock over a box of soap powder. Once upon a time, finding herself the prisoner of a middle-aged gent who tucked his cardigan into his trousers and had a house full of porcelain dolls, she spent half an hour panicking and pleading, before finally transfixing him with a knitting needle. Gallery 20 Killing Eve outfits to die for town and country. Now, scenes proceed at the sedate pace of a midwife's bicycle. Gone are the bling. It's fallen a long way from the stratospheric standards that earned Killing Eve Best Drama, Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actress, plus another Best Actress nomination for co-star Sandra Oh at last month's BAFTAs. But it was far too good to become completely rotten overnight. There's still lots. Julian Barrett, once the comedy partner of Bake Off's Noel Fielding in The Mighty Bush, was creepier than Norman Bates in Drag, as the kidnapper who kept his mother locked in her bedroom. Quickly, best of all, Kim Bodnia is back as rogue Russian agent Konstantin. There's no actor. The banter with former racing driver Chris Harris was so fake the show ended with the trio wrestling over the studio floor. This format died when Chris Evans took over. Now it's zombie. Every ad-lib sounds overwritten, over-rehearsed, or more banal than the small talk in the cabin on Coronation Street. Sun's out. When James May and Richard Hammond presented their final Top Gear, following Jeremy Clarkson's volcanic departure, they did it with a stuffed elephant in the room. Freddie & Co. should have featured a man flogging a dead horse. MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more about
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,